Howdy friends, thanks for tuning in. This is my very first video, so if you're here watching, thank you. And if you like this kind of content at the end, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Today, I'm going to answer the two most popular questions I get as a fragrance collector. Where do you get your fragrances? And how do you afford all of your fragrances? Stay tuned and I'll share the different types of shops as well as some examples of the different shops that I use. And at the end, I'll go ahead and I'll put some links below for you to be able to check them out on your own. The first type of fragrance shop that I'd like to talk about is online discounters that operate in the gray market. I'm not overly educated as to what the gray market is, but from my understanding of other videos online, it involves taking advantage of different currencies and market exchanges to be able to provide us with better prices for these fragrances. A win-win situation and a great opportunity to take advantage of good prices. And now we'll go ahead and I'll share some of my favorite online discounters. The first discounter that I want to talk to you about today is the online shop Jomashop.com. They have great prices, a good selection including fragrances to fashion. They also have testers, which is great for anyone who doesn't care about the presentation of the boxes and you just kind of want to have the bottle. So you can sometimes get a good deal on some of those testers. The only cons that I've noticed to shopping at Jomashop is the processing time can be slow, sometimes ranging in 2 to 3 weeks. And they do at least notify you before you purchase. You can typically see as you're adding the bag, it will say ships within 2 to 4 weeks. But that processing time does exist. The only other con is they have some very popular fragrances that sell out quickly. Facebook groups and other communities on YouTube, they do share these. And sometimes when something comes back in stock that's really sought after, you'll see it disappear really quick. But overall, Jomashop is probably my go-to online discounter and my #1 recommended shop. The second shop that I want to talk to you about is Fragrancenet.com. They're another good online retailer. They do have a very wide selection and great prices, including a 40% discount code right now. I can't share the discount code as it does change, but if you do search for a fragrance online and you can find the link to Fragrancenet, through that link, it will typically give you the maximum coupon available at the moment. They also do have testers and samples for purchase, which makes it a really good opportunity to be able to try something out before you buy it. The only real con that I have for Fragrancenet is sometimes shipping can be a little bit expensive. It's only free after $59. So if you're looking to get just a cheapie, you're going to have to get more than one. Shipping can also be a little bit slow in terms of getting here. I've had tracking just disappear. I do recommend if you're going to purchase through Fragrancenet, spend the $5 or $10 extra to upgrade your shipping, and I haven't had a problem doing that. The third discounter that I want to bring to you today is Aura Fragrances. They're an amazing online shop with amazing prices, and the selection does range from designers to niche. The only issue is their selection is very limited. Things sell out and it can be a long time in between restocking. So sometimes you can be waiting on something for months to be able to come back. They do offer free shipping over $69. So again, if you're looking for just a cheapie here or there, it may not be worth it just to purchase one at the moment to be able to take advantage of that. But overall, one of my favorite online discounters, it's just check for the right price. The next type of online shop that I want to talk to you about today is retailers. Those consist of stores like Macys that have a physical store and an online shop. They're very good for new fragrances, but when they say you're paying retail, that is the situation in these places, as these are typically retail value for price points. But I'll share my top 3 and how to take advantage of some really good deals through those websites. My #1 online retailer is Macys. They have some amazing deals that come and go called Deal of the Day, where sometimes you can pick up fragrances for almost 50% off. Recently, they just had Acqua di Gio Profumo for only $50 for a 3.4 ounce bottle. Those do come and go really quick, but it's worth keeping an eye on, as some of the best deals I've ever gotten on fragrances came through their Deals of the Day. They also have a membership program that allows you to earn rewards for all of your purchases. So even though you're paying retail, you're putting them towards something. That same rewards program, also becoming a member, gives you free shipping. So unlike online discounters, you're going to be able to get even the cheap stuff for free, as any of your orders do come through for free shipping. And one last thing to add for Macys is to take advantage of their gift boxes and their gift with purchases. A lot of times when making purchases, you can get a free duffel bag, a free kit, a free mini fragrance of some sort when you're making the purchase, so keep an eye out on those. And they also have gift boxes. Sometimes for the same price as a standard 3.4 ounce bottle, you can find the gift box for maybe $1 or $2 more, but it also includes like a 3.4 ounce travel size or a body soap that you can take along. So it's getting a little bit more value, and the box is pretty nice for presentation's sake as well. The next online shop that I want to talk to you today about is Sephora. I feel like everyone knows Sephora at this point. They're a huge company. You can find their stores all over the country, and their website is pretty accessible as well. Some of the pros to shopping through Sephora is they do have amazing sales. Almost quarterly, you can get 10, 20 to 30% off sales on your entire purchase, depending on your membership tier. And those can be used on almost anything, even Blue Day Chanel fragrances, which typically don't allow you to do that. So it's a really good time of the year to take advantage of some of those deals. Sephora also gets a lot of the new releases. So if you're looking to pick something up right around launch day, Sephora is going to be an amazing spot to be able to do that. Also, almost all of their purchases, they let you choose a couple free samples. Sometimes they're nothing may interest you, but sometimes you can find other fragrances and stuff to give a try before you buy. As for shopping online at Sephora, the only real cons that I've ever noticed is that the price point can be a little bit high on the retail side of things, and the selection can be just a little bit limited. They don't have some of the cheaper fragrances that you may be able to find through Macys or other places. They typically start at a higher price point through their online shop. The third online retailer that I want to talk to you about today is Costco. May not be the first place you think of when you think fragrances, but they do have some really stellar deals on their website that you can find that aren't typically available in their box stores. Some of the pros to shipping through Costco is the deals are just absolutely amazing. I've gotten a bottle of Creed Aventus, a 3.3 ounce bottle, for about $280 on a sale. And they do rotate different fragrances and different sales. So sometimes you can find some really, really good prices on some really high-end fragrances. The cons to shopping at Costco are that you unfortunately do need a membership. To go online and shop and purchase their fragrances, you will need a Costco membership. If you're not already a member, I do apologize, but I love Costco, so here's my shout out to them. Go ahead and get a Costco card. The only other drawback to shopping through Costco is their range of fragrances available is typically 10 to 15. They do cycle in and out as they sell out, but you're not going to find as wide of a selection as you would through a Sephora or a Macys. It's just going to be whatever wave they're on, they're going to ride that out until things sell out and replace it. But go ahead and take advantage of the deals that they have. They're another online shop that I would highly recommend to anyone. The last type of fragrance shops that I want to talk to you about today are marketplaces and fragrance groups. This includes Amazon Marketplace. Walmart does have a marketplace as well. eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or any of the Facebook groups that you may come across. Those are buyer beware. You never know who you're purchasing from. There's some upsides to going through some of those communities. I've met some great people on fragrance communities. You know, shout out to my boy Will, 14 sprays minimum. But you also can get ripped off. You can get fakes. It's very hard to be able to track people down or hold people accountable for it. So if you don't really know who you're buying from, I really don't recommend that. Those aren't typically places that I'll purchase any of my fragrances through. When I'm purchasing my fragrances, I want to make sure I know what I'm getting is real and that there's never any doubt that what I bought was authentic. Hey, and to wrap this all up, I hope everyone learned a little bit something today about where to purchase your next fragrance and how to get some good deals on it. If I missed anyone's favorite fragrance dealer online, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. I'm sure other people would like the information. But thank you for everyone who watched this video. It was my first video, so if you made it all the way to the end, a special shout out to you. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more content.